Hi everyone, I am back from sunny España, but today I have my Q&A answers video. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. I received a lot more questions than I thought I would, so thank you again. I have them here on my laptop. Basically with these questions I merged a few together and I kind of changed the question a little bit if they were talking about the same topic or the same sort of question. So I have them here and there are 36 questions. So I'm going to start so I can answer all your questions in this one video. Generally I try to read every day. I think I do kind of read every day, but there'll be some days where I'm a bit busy so I haven't got time to pick up a book or anything like that. But I'm not really sure what the most amount I've read in a day is. I read the entire Hunger Games book in a day, so I don't know if that's some sort of indication. I used to read just one book at a time, but since I got my Kindle I now read 2 books at a time. So I've got a physical copy and a Kindle copy, and I read both those at the same time. Right now I'm reading Salem Falls by Jodi Picoult and Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, so I've got them down there. So I read 2 books at the same time, unless I'm really enjoying one of the books, in which case I'll just read that one book until I finished it. My favourite time to read is probably at night because it's a good way to unwind after a long day and it's really relaxing. It's a time when you can just have a bit of peace and quiet, you can just pick up a book and read, and it's just a nice time to read. I don't listen to music while I read. I find it a bit distracting and I want to focus all my attention on the book, so I generally just don't listen to music when I read. I do write. I did NaNoWriMo last year, so I've got very short extracts of my NaNoWriMo story on my Tumblr. I'll leave a link below, they're on there somewhere. At the moment I am carrying on with my NaNoWriMo story. I'm trying to polish it, I'm working on a second draft, and because it's a bit messy. Reading is one of my favourite hobbies. Obviously another one is writing. I also love to play the guitar. My guitar's over there. And I really love yoga. I go to yoga classes at my uni, which is really fun. I used to dance and act, but since joining uni that's kind of stopped, so I don't know if I'll pick that back up again. I might pick up dance again, but I did really enjoy acting, and I really want to learn how to play the piano again. I took my grade 1 and then I stopped because I went to my secondary school, so it was that long ago, but now I'm older I'd love to learn again. I am from southeast London, as you can probably tell by the accent, but I go to uni in the East Midlands, which is like that way. I am 19 years old and I am 20 this year. I won't be a teenager anymore. I am studying Spanish and International Media Communications, which is a killer to say on your first day when you have to repeat it about 20 billion times, but I really enjoy the course. My dream job, or I'd love to write as a dream job creatively. I think I wouldn't want to be, I don't know if I'd want to be a journalist as such, but either maybe a copywriter or write books or plays or TV or film scripts or anything like that. Anything that's to do with creative writing, I would love to do that. That would be my absolute dream job. Nope, I haven't got a boyfriend. Do you know what? I would change the fact that I have never met J.K. Rowling and I would like to meet her. So that's the one thing I'd probably change. I like to think of a mixture of Bridget Jones's Diary and New Girl. Sit there with a tub of ice cream, glass of wine, listening to Taylor Swift. Good times. I haven't really got a preference over ebooks or paper books. I have got a video all planned out for that. It's going to be amazing, but I'm having trouble finding someone to help me film it. That's the only problem, but I'm trying to sort something out. Anyway, I was really against ebooks until I got one, and then I realised how practical they are and how handy. Now my opinion's kind of changed. I tend to wear flat shoes. I am obsessed with lace-up shoes. But my obsession right now. I like heels, but they're always really painful, so I tend to just wear flats a lot. Okay, I can't believe I'm saying this, but people think I'm a weirdo for this, but I've never had Nutella or peanut butter, so yeah, don't hate me, I'm sorry. But it's true, I've never had it and I really need to. We haven't got any at home. Maybe I should just buy a jar and eat it. I have been to quite a few places. Me and my family love to travel. I just want to go around the world and see everything and do everything. So I've got my list here, and obviously I live in England, but I've also been to Spain, Portugal, France, Switzerland, Germany, Belgium, Thailand, Singapore, Florida, New York, Greece, Cyprus, Tenerife, Italy and Ireland. And so far I have never been to a place that I don't like. So it's all been really good. But where I would love to travel to would be Australia. I'd love to do a road trip around California. That is one of my main ambitions that I really want to do. I really want to go to Maldives and also Paris. It's so close, but I've never been to Paris and it would be my dream to go there. I'm not sure where I'd like to live. England, maybe. My opinion changes all the time. Right now it's LA, but it has been Australia, it has been New York, it has been Ireland, and it's been loads of places. So right now it's LA, but yeah, either LA or England, or maybe Spain, because I study Spanish. I haven't really got a preference. Blondes and brunettes are cool. Oh, this is a tricky question. Good question though. Maybe The Book Thief. I am absolutely in love with that book. Or Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Just because that book is so nostalgic to me and it brings back so many memories. Do I have to pick one? Maybe Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, maybe. Oh, this is such a hard question. I'm under so much pressure here. I have had a pen pal before. When I went to Italy the first time, many years ago, I was about 9 or something. I met this girl called Rachel and we became really good friends. But then when we went home, we live hours away from each other, so we ended up writing to each other quite a lot. But now we've lost contact with each other. But actually 2 books that I didn't... Okay, one of them I did like, but not as much as most people say. One of the books I didn't really like was The Lovely Bones. I do know quite a lot of people who liked that book, but for me that wasn't really my cup of tea. And the second one, I know so many people absolutely are in love with this book, and I liked it, but I don't know why people love it. And don't hate me, but it's The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I liked it, but I didn't love it. Then again, the film that's coming out looks amazing, so I'm really excited to see it, saying that. But generally, I didn't really like it as much as people said they loved it. Oh my god, what's with these difficult questions? What are you doing to me? Fictional character. I am going to say... Oh dear. This is a really tricky question. Maybe Liesel from The Book Thief? Possibly. Maybe. I think I'd save her. This is so hard. Oh my god. Just one character. What are you doing to me? No, that's a great question, though. Really good question. Oh. It depends. If I want to stay awake, I drink coffee. But if I just want a hot drink, then I drink tea. I love tea. I've got huge pots of tea and coffee at uni, and oh, it's so good. So this next section is a section that I want to call the favourite section, and you will see why by the questions. I actually made a video about my favourite films, which you'll find in my videos if you want to go and have a look. But 2 of my favourite films would probably be Life is Beautiful and Spirited Away, and maybe The Lion King, and I can only pick one, really. Oh dear. Maybe Life is Beautiful. I absolutely love that film. Oh, favourite book to screen adaptation. Oh, it's a tricky one. Deathly Hallows Part 2. My favourite colour changes all the time. Right now it's kind of pink, but like a baby pink, kind of like my nail varnish colour pink. I'd say my favourites are probably Cass J. Tark, she's everyone's favourites, Little Book Owl, Craigleys Reads, Pippity Bop and Padfoot and Prongs 07. They are really, really good booktubers. I'm sure you've all probably seen my videos, but just in case you haven't, go and check them out. They'll be in the description box below. My favourite Harry Potter character is probably Neville Longbottom or Snape. One of those two. Amazing. Or Bellatrix Lestrange. I love her character. I don't love her, but I love her character. She's amazing. Favourite ice cream flavour is chocolate. Absolutely, definitely 100% chocolate. I'm a huge chocoholic. I love chocolate, so it's chocolate. Favourite boys and girls names? Emma, of course. No, just kidding. Not sure. Although, in my story, my two main characters are called Caleb and Luna, so make of that what you will. Ooh, spooky. I like all types of music, apart from death metal and most rap. I like some rap's really good, most rap's rubbish. Death metal I hate, it's just noise that is noisy. My favourite classic book is Wuthering Heights. I love that book. It's so depressing, but it's brilliant, and if you haven't read it, you should go and read it. Wuthering Heights, amazing. My favourite animal is an elephant. They are so cute, even though they're ginormous. I saw some elephants in Thailand and they were the best, and oh, they are so cute. My favourite book genre is fantasy, definitely, I think. I like all genres really, but I just love the imagination that goes into fantasy, and you kind of get that with sci-fi as well, but I love the world building in fantasy, and basically with fantasy anything is possible, which is what I love. And my top 3 favourite book series are probably Harry Potter, of course, Series of Unfortunate Events, and this is kind of new, but maybe the Chaos Walking trilogy. It's a new find. I absolutely love it. It's an amazing series, so go and check those out as well. But you've probably all read Harry Potter, so yeah. Anyway, those were my answers. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I answered all your questions well enough. This is a bit incoherent because it's completely unscripted, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!